A backyard brawl matchup, the first time in 5 years. And it starts off with West Virginia pushing fast. Quinterly with the shot and 2 points right off the bat. If you blinked, you missed it.
And I think we'll say that a lot about Quinterly tonight and how quick and fast she is on the basketball floor.
A trap already starting. Mountaineers have the ball once again. And another score. That's Lauren Fields on the shot that time.
And you see West Virginia starting early on in this game. Early and often you will see them getting up and putting full court pressure against Pitt.
Taking a look here at the Pitt starting 5, the usual suspects for them as they turn, trying to score the first few points in the game. As you mentioned, Bella Perkins on there leading that team, coming from USC, coming off of a season high, a career high, as West Virginia trying to cash that one in. Quinterly with the steal, couldn't cash it in. Malcolm now on the other side with a 3. It's up, it's good. They're going to call it a 2, but the Panthers get the first points on the board for them.
That's a great looking shot for Aislinn Malcolm, as she is a knockdown shooting 3-point guard. Last season, she shot 40% from the 3-point line. They need her to shoot the basketball a little bit more.
West Virginia with a quick shot. As their streak continues, it's 6-2. About 8.5 minutes left to go.
That was just some miscommunication on the Pitt Panthers on the defensive end there inside, lose their player.
Malcolm once again charging, can't get it to go. King with the rebound, it's up, it's in. Liatu King with her first points of the afternoon.
King and Rapuluchi already on the offensive glass. That'll be something that the Panthers will look to attack on both offensive and defensive glass tonight.
A deep shot from Fields, it's up, it's good. And West Virginia has taken a strong lead here to start. The energy is unmatched at the moment.
Yeah, West Virginia starting early with 80%, shooting 80% from the floor.
Washington's trying to get past this defense. She picks up her dribble, finds King. King with an elbow shot, it's up, no good. Quinterly with the rebound. As the Mountaineers look to continue to push here. Quinterly's going to reset here. West Virginia doing a great job at slinging the ball around early. Another shot by Quinterly, it's up, it's good. And she's on fire to start here. A timeout called by Pitt. An early timeout called. West Virginia on top of the Panthers, up by 7 early here in the backyard brawl. Looking at Coach Kellogg, coming in the 6th most winningest coach in active D1 and has never had a losing streak, Brand. They're showing a lot of success early on.
Yeah, I mean, that stat right there is completely remarkable. Never had a losing season in his 23 years of head coaching. That's pretty incredible, and I'm pretty sure that he's looking forward to doing the same thing at West Virginia.
Well, they've had a very hot start here to begin. A 7-point lead and a full court press. Pitt hasn't been able to get around. Perkins with a shot, trying to silence West Virginia. She can't get it.
And the thing that's impressive about West Virginia right now, they're putting a ton of ball pressure on Marley Washnitz at the point guard position. They're making it really extremely difficult for her to pass to open players right now.
Harrison's going to reset, picks up her dribble at the logo. West Virginia slowing down a little bit after the timeout. Fields looking down low. A foul is going to be called, sending Blackston to the free throw line.
Now Lauren Fields attacks that high hedge there and waits for Blackston to roll to the basket. Easy pass to her, gets herself to the free throw line.
Blackston shot 70% from the free throw line last year. Misses the first. Had a bit of a quiet season opener, only 4 points against Loyola. But nonetheless going to be a huge part of this game.
Yeah, she's one of those returners for the Mountaineers. She was a starter last year and continuing in that starting position this year.
King looking to pass it in. Travels called against Washinitz. And Pitt still is struggling against this full court press. You don't see it until usually that fourth quarter, but West Virginia is coming out strong here.
Yeah, Pitt already with 2 turnovers. Make that 3, their third right there.
West Virginia up 12-4. They're on a 6-0 scoring run in the last 2.5 minutes. Looks like foul's going to be called.
Rapuluchi Ayodele just bumping the cutter. Gets a little bit caught. She extends her arms there a little bit too much on J.J. Quinterly for the foul.
Inbounds coming. Harrison passes out to Quinterly. Quinterly with a miss. Washenitz with the rebound. Panthers need something here. They haven't scored a point in almost 3 minutes. They look down low, and they've got it. Rapuluchi Ayodele with her first points of the day.
And that's something that Pitt's going to need to do early and often there, is to get transition buckets, quick, easy baskets for themselves to get a little bit comfortable against this West Virginia defense.
Travel call it down low. Taking a look here at that last Pitt point. A great dish there by Perkins.
Bella Perkins draws two and finds Rapuluchi wide open underneath.
Malcolm swinging it outside to King. King, another elbow shot falls for her.
Again, easy bucket that Pitt is going to need to rely on to get back in this game.
Panthers starting to fight back here. King with the shot. Mountaineers swing it to the other side. Quinterly with a step back three, no good. Trying to keep it inbounds, she can't. Watson doing everything in her power to keep that possession in favor of the Mountaineers. Full court press still very apparent right now, and it's proving to be difficult for Pitt still. Perkins finds King, and Washington looks to set things up for the Panthers. King passes to Perkins. Perkins with a step back, looking down low. She finds Washenitz. Washenitz gets bodied. No foul called. And here comes Fields on the other side with an easy layup. West Virginia playing a physical game down low.
Yeah, West Virginia does a great job of capitalizing off of Pitt's turnovers.
King on the elbow, looks to drive. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, she gets it right back up, and she's going to get sent to the free throw line for two.
And you see here, Marley Washenitz thought she got fouled, turns the basketball over. West Virginia's out and running. Out to the races, Lauren Fields for an easy two.
Great transition there by West Virginia. Keeps the Panthers at bay. Still with the 6-point lead. Liatu King at the line now. Shot 67% from the line last year. She's been a crucial part of this team, one of the few players that have stuck around for a couple of seasons. And Coach Verdi kind of talked about how much he relies on her.
Oh, yeah. Coach Verdi is a huge fan of Liatu King. He thinks that she can be one of the best players in the ACC conference this season.
At 16 points against Yale, she knocks down both free throws. She leads the Panthers with 6 points. West Virginia looked down low. A great pass and an easy shot by Watson. West Virginia responds fast.
Yeah, as you see here, Erin Battle, freshman point guard. First time on the floor here for Marley Washenitz. See how she can handle West Virginia's pressure.
Only played 5 minutes against Yale. A great rebound and right back up for Ayodele.
And that's what she does, continuing on from her game against Yale, where she had 7 offensive rebounds, already all over the offensive glass. West Virginia's really going to need to do a good job at finding her and boxing her out.
Fields with a deep three, no good. Here comes Malcolm now, trying to get around the defenders. She's got 2 on her. It's going to go out of bounds on West Virginia. Panther inbound.
There you see Erin Battle missing the jumper, but Rapuluchi Ayodele all over the offensive glass. Too tough inside for 2.
3 Mountaineers around her. She gets the rebound, goes right back up with it. Shows the grit that Coach Birdie's trying to establish in the team. Staying in the game, Panthers were down quite a bit early on. They've stopped the bleeding and have started to come back, only down by 4 now.
How about a block down there? Come on!
Another Panthers inbound coming up. Aaron Battle tossing it in to Malcolm. Malcolm driving. She's got the layup.
And those are plays there that you love as a coach to see your team score, because those are set plays, set baseline out of bounds plays where the players know exactly where the shot is coming from. Well executed play by Pitt.
West Virginia slinging the ball around, looking for an open player. Foul's called down low against Malcolm. A look one more time here at this inbounds play. This is exactly what you're talking about. Just have to get those established plays down. A great shot by Isla Malcolm. West Virginia slinging the ball around. Here comes Quinterly once again. Slings it out. She's called out of bounds. Not sure she agrees with that. Trying to laugh that one off. Still relatively early in the game.
Yeah, definitely don't think she agrees with that call. Well, watch out her on defense. She'll try to get it right back with another steal. And there she is.
Picking the pocket of King. Here comes Harrison now on the other side. Looks down low to Watson. Watson's got it. And West Virginia back on top by 4.
That was a great high IQ play by Jordan Harrison. Waits till the last moment to pass to her teammate Kaya Watson in transition.
Already 4 steals for
You see here
Mountaineers.
JJ Quinterly coming from behind. Gets a tip for her teammate, Jordan Harrison. She's like, oh, nobody's going to guard me. Got my girl Kaya Watson to my right for an easy 2.
That transitional offense has been proven to be very dangerous early on in the game here. It's important to get those steals, but to be able to cash in on some of those possession changes is so important. They've done a great job so far. Harrison with the inbounds. Hemingway looking to the top of the key. West Virginia playing on the perimeter. Watson with a 3. It's up. It's good.
And Kaya Watson is kind of a player that flies under the radar. She can get it done on the defensive and offensive end. She can shoot the 3. She's a stretch kind of player. She can get to the basket, make offensive moves, and hurt you.
Quinterly with the 3, no good. Foul's going to be called. Battle drawing it.
As you see here, I was talking Kylie Watson and the length that she gives to West Virginia. Just great rotation. Jordan Harrison up at the top to Hemingway, over to Kaya Watson for 3.
A lot of perimeter movement for West Virginia. It's proving successful so far. Washenitz back in the game. Looking to make something happen. Slings it over to Perkins. Panthers struggling to get in down low. Perkins lets it fly. No good. King with the rebound. Looking to go right back up. Over to Mountaineers. No good. Washenitz gets the rebound. Trying to bring it back out now. Looks down low. And right past Gabby Hutcherson. Trying to get it back down low. Couldn't get it.
And that was a smart play by Marley Washenitz. She gets an offensive board, but she's undersized being the point guard in there. Sees 3 Mountaineers over top of her, so she dribbles it out and then unfortunately just makes a bad pass to her teammate, Gabby Hutcherson.
Hemingway on the outside. A shot up, no good. Harrison with the air ball. Washenitz now driving, trying to get some open space. Once again, almost had it stolen on a pass to Hutcherson. And Brianne, this has been some stifling defense by West Virginia early on.
Yeah, absolutely. West Virginia is all over the defensive end. They are extremely long. They're making it tough on Bella Perkins. She hasn't had really one good open look. And there you go, seeing them with another steal and an easy bucket in transition because of it.
Fields with the layup going coast to coast. And just like that, it's a 9-point game with West Virginia up top. King with another short shot, no good. A foul is going to be called. It'll be West Virginia ball. Brianne, Panthers have been struggling so much just because of this transitional offense and defense. They've been able to wrap up a couple of those star players when things slow down, but that transitional defense is really starting to kill them.
Yeah, they're really struggling when West Virginia is putting some pressure on them, but they get a lucky call here and fortunately can end the first quarter with the possession in their hands.
Coach Birdie having some words with the referee. 7 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, Pitt has been struggling in this first quarter in the half court when West Virginia is all over them defensively. They've been doing a bit of a better job in transition.
Foul's going to be called. We'll see who it's on. It's looking like it'll be against West Virginia. Fields, the culprit.
Again, they're stifling defense. Almost for the steal there, all over the basketball, all over Marley Washington. And that was definitely a foul, all three of them on the floor.
Perkins trying to push. 2 seconds left. Lets it fly. It's up. It's good. Panthers ending the first quarter on a high note. Wins sometimes because you're always focused on the next game. He's always looking forward, always game planning. So he's trying to work on enjoying the moment and seizing the day, as a Harrison shot there is going to put West Virginia up by 10. But nonetheless, we've seen the Panthers fight back time and time again. They've shown a lot of grit in the first quarter and have kind of limited the damage a little bit. A tough start here by the Panthers. Watson with an easy basket. We talked about it in the first quarter. This press has been extremely stressful for the Panthers.
Yeah, and that's just frustration all over the coaching staff on the bench right there. You talk about it after the first quarter, how we need to take care of the basketball in Pitt. And the first possession they come out and they turn it over.
Couple of rebounds.
Maybe a little missed foul and travel on the down there.
West Virginia looking to push forward. Watson with a three. Out of bounds on the Mountaineers. It's Panther ball.
West Virginia Mountaineers not letting up with this full court press as they stay in their 2-2-1. Let's see how Pitt can handle this.
8 steals already for the Mountaineers. We're not even halfway through the second quarter. This full court press has been proving to be successful.
It's been extremely difficult as their steals leader and defensive team member last year for the Big 12, J.J. Quinterly, enters back into the game.
10 turnovers already by the Panthers. I'll tell you, that's not part of the keys to success, if you will, Brianne, as another turnover comes up here. Fields with the ball. And the Panthers offense hasn't really been able to even been showcased in the second quarter here. A foul called down low. Hemingway with the foul. Looked like the Panther had both feet set. And it's a clean call if there's no movement.
Wow.
And just like that, Quinterly gonna get it to go the other way. She's all over that.
Yeah, heads up play there by J.J. Quinterly, but unfortunate call against Bella Perkins. The ball wasn't even entered into the game. They call Bella Perkins here as she pushes off. It was definitely a push off, but you could see J.J. Quinterly
doing a good job at selling that as well.
Acting for the officials a little bit there. Credit to her, though.
Yeah,
They get the turnover.
Part of the game, I suppose. West Virginia with a 12-point lead halfway through the second quarter here. Panthers need to get a score. A missed shot, knocked out of bounds. Panthers with the inbounds.
Yep, block shot by Tavi Diggs there against Jayla Jordan.
Battle with the inbounds. Finds Malcolm. Malcolm against Hemingway. Almost had it taken away, trying to reset things. Perkins calling out a play, trying to get past Fields. Passes to Jordan. Panthers can't get past this three-point line. Malcolm trying to get a shot up, she can't. Hemingway loses it, hits it to Fields. Fields looking across to their side of Quinterly, and she's got it.
Great play by West Virginia.
Quinterly has been all over the place, making her presence known. Side, but nonetheless, it's a 50-50 go. You have to get the turnovers and then be able to cash in on it. And West Virginia has done an absolutely outstanding job. Another turnover, and just going to fall just short. They keep possession. A Hemingway deep three, no good. Foul's called. Washington hits the deck.
West Virginia not giving up against this full court press. They are staying in it until they get a comfortable enough lead.
Not taking their foot off the pedal here. Liatu King set to inbounds for the Panthers.
And J.J. Quinterly with 2 fouls will leave the game.
She has been a huge impact in this game so far. Harrison is going to take it from Malcolm. Malcolm passes down low to Fields, and another easy layup. Panthers cannot get out of this defense. Washington's finally pushing. 2 Mountaineers on her. She's trapped against the baseline. Called out of bounds. And the Panthers just look lost on the court.
You see there, Pitt has nothing to do against that.
Watson passes to the corner. Gets back up top. Fields with the deep three. It's up, it's good. West Virginia pulling away here with a 19-point lead. Perkins to Washington. Washington's pushing. Swings it out for a deep three, no good. Jordan on the miss. King with the rebound. She gets it up, and it's good. A lot of fight from Liatu King.
And that's something the Panthers desperately needed on the offensive end.
West Virginia looking down low. Jordan on the defense. A missed shot. Going out of bounds off of a Panther. Inbounds coming up for West Virginia. Panthers need to slow this game down. Everything seems to be slipping through their fingers so fast.
Yeah, everything right now is going West Virginia's way, including that baseline out of bounds play.
Mountaineers clicking on all cylinders. A foul called against Watson. Mountaineers seem to be okay with that. They're playing an aggressive game, and there's some cons to that as well, and you're going to obviously get a few fouls.
Yeah, absolutely. When you're playing that caliber kind of basketball, you know a foul or 2 is going to come here or there, and coach is probably okay with that one.
13 steals already today, 1 more than the entire Loyola game. Liatu King open on the elbow, drives too hard off the backboard. Another shot missed. West Virginia comes up, finds Watson on the streaking side, no good. A little too hard off, and another foul. That's Jordan Harrison.
Marley Washington's finally getting some breathing room. A couple fouls back-to-back against her. Hopefully this will give her a little bit of confidence moving forward to take care of the basketball and to get the Panthers settled down and get some offensive looks.
Perkins taking the ball up for the Panthers now, trying to spark some offense. Liatu King from the free throw line.
And back-to-back possessions. I said this earlier. West Virginia is doing an extremely incredible job with on-ball pressure, but they're leaving that high post wide open. As you see, Liatu King giving Mountaineers a little bit of taste of their own medicine, getting out and getting a steal and getting an easy bucket for the Panthers.
A steal by King, as you mentioned, taste of their own medicine. A three, up, no good. Mountaineers get the rebound, dish it out. Hemingway on the baseline, trying to drive. Looks for Watson. A shot, no good. Coach Verdi says she was out. Refs say otherwise. Nonetheless, no harm, no foul. 37-22 with under 5 minutes left to go here in the first half. Perkins with the three. It's blocked by Watson.
Wow, what a play by Kaya Watson. Her length is incredible. Bella Perkins made a great move. Thought she had a little step back here. Shows the screen. Kaya Watson long says, that's mine. And then Bella Perkins pushes her with two hands to get the foul call. That's just a frustration play on Bella Perkins' side.
Kaya Watson, the redshirt junior out of Rapid City, South Dakota. Making an impact early there. West Virginia, no particular hurry. Hemingway driving, takes a shot in the paint, no good. Washenitz trying to push the ball. Hutcherson swings it out. Kick ball. And this is exactly what the Panthers need. Slow the game down a little bit. Get your feet set. Be able to set up on offense. Perkins finds King down low. King again, looking for Ayodele, just couldn't find her down low.
Yeah, again, taking advantage of that high post area, and unfortunately, they cannot connect.
Harrison, the sophomore guard, taking it up for West Virginia. Looks like a timeout's going to be called by West Virginia. Coach Kellogg bailing his player out. West Virginia on top, 37-22.
Greatness is a feeling. Fearless. Brotherhood. Greatness is more than winning the game. It's changing it. Greatness is what we do. Accomplish greatness.
Panthers down 37-22, 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second quarter here. Liatu King, just the star of this Pitt team so far.
Yeah, and just like in their first win over Yale, she's well on her way already to a double-double with 12 points, shooting 5 for 10 from the floor, and already 6 rebounds. But they need a little bit more offensive production from somebody else on the Panthers. Who is going to step up? Who is going to be that person to help Liatu out?
Liatu coming off of a Tuesday performance against Yale with 16 points, 14 rebounds. Started the season off with a double-double. Only had 5 last year. On pace to have another one today.
And Pitt needs to start taking advantage of this. They've had a last couple unfortunate error right there, as West Virginia has not scored the basketball in over 2 minutes. They have been 0 for 6 in their last field goals and 1 for 8 in their last attempts.
It's Washington's second foul. Harrison making a move, dishing out to Fields. Fields with the 3, no good. A Pitt rebound and a foul.
That's just toughness by Rapuluchi Ayodele inside. Great defensive rebound. 2 West Virginia players on her back. She is tough with the basketball. She doesn't bring it down, and she draws a foul.
Just under 3 minutes left to go. Pitt's in the bonus. Ayodele is going to head to the line. Scored 9 points in the matchup against Yale on Tuesday. A transfer from Indian River State College. She averaged 14.1
and 11 rebounds, 7 of those being offensive rebounds, as you just see her here with another offensive rebound.
She's been all over the place, played a season at Independent CC, then Eastern Florida State College, found herself at Indian River State College, and now with the Panthers, making an impact here at the end of the first half. Just under 2 minutes left to go. Panthers need a stop here. West Virginia trying to get something going, they can't.
And credit the Panthers, they changed up their defense. They went to zone with the struggling offense that West Virginia has had, and now these past 4 minutes.
Another great shot by Ayodele. 9 points, 7 rebounds for her, as the Panthers fight back here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and as we talked, who is going to step up? Rapuluchi Ayodele being that player right now for the Panthers with 9 baskets scored.
And a block by Liatu King down low.
Wow, she just jumped up and took that ball right out of the air. What a block.
Liatu King with the move, and it's in.
And then credit her on the offensive side. What a back-to-back play for King.
Panthers cut the deficit down to 10. West Virginia holding on to the ball now. Bella Perkins knocks it out of bounds. She's fired up.
And here you go. You see the replay. Liatu King skies high with the two-handed block and then getting rewarded on the offensive end. Great little shot fake for an easy 2 inside for Liatu.
Had 3 blocks against Yale. She's one of 5 players in the top 50 from last year in blocks to be 6 feet or under. A lot of skill there for her. Panthers looking to push. Under 30 seconds left. They look to King. King gets hit in the nose.
And smart play there, pulling it out, trying to use the shot clock, use the game clock to their advantage with just 16 seconds left in this second half. The Panthers want to go out with a bang.
Washenitz trying to make a move on the wing. Makes a move, step back, loses the ball, finds King down low. King's got to throw it up. No good, an air ball. It looked like Washenitz had the step back. She just couldn't hold on to the ball. Nonetheless, West Virginia only with 2.4 seconds left to go. Harrison heaves one up from half court. No good.
On the offensive end.
Perkins on the near wing, looking down low to King. 2 Mountaineers around. Blackston looks to go past the Fields. A steal coming up by Ayodele.
2 turnovers back-to-back coming out of halftime. I am sure neither coach on either squad wrote that up for their players.
Liatu King with the miss. Ayodele with the rebound. Tries to go back up with it. She's got it. A hard-fought play by Ayodele to get the first points here for the Panthers. Jordan Harrison taking it up. Quinterly back in the game. She had to leave early after being in some foul trouble. A steal by the Panthers. Ayodele fighting hard for that ball. Washenitz now trying to drive. Quinterly back on her. Looking to reset things for the Panthers. An 8-point game. Washenitz drives. Looking out to King. King driving to the basket, a spin move, and it's in. Panthers score in back-to-back possessions, and a great start here for the Panthers.
Yeah, great start is right, with West Virginia turning the basketball over with their 2 first possessions in this second half.
A shot, no good. Ayodele with another rebound.
Yeah, Rapuluchi Ayodele already with 10 rebounds. Already with a double-double, 11 points and 10 rebounds is Rapuluchi Ayodele.
Making her presence known here in the second half. King with a fadeaway shot. She's going to get the foul called. Takes a trip to the line. And the Panthers seem to be a completely different team coming out of the half.
Yeah, the momentum has shifted and is in the Panthers' favor. But going back to the end of that second half, the momentum was already shifted towards the Panthers' way. So I'm sure Coach Verdi is happy with how this second half has started for his players.
West Virginia held scoreless in the last 2.5 minutes of the first half. Pitt ended it on a 6-0 scoring streak. King knocks down the first one.
And we'll see if Pitt goes to that zone. They came out in the second half, switching up their defense, playing zone against West Virginia. We'll see if they're staying in that. And now Pitt showing a little bit of full court pressure.
Panthers cut the lead down to 4 points after being down by 10 at the half. Quinterly surveying the area, slings it out. A shot from the corner, no good. A Liatu King rebound. And here come the Panthers. Washington's pushing hard beyond Quinterly. Too hard off the backboard.
That was a great take by Marley Washington. Just unfortunately cannot finish it. She did everything but finish.
Hard to be able to control that ball when you're going so fast. You have to have the speed to get around Quinterly. Couldn't finish it, but the Panthers retain possession. Washington's trying to get around Harrison. Looks down low to Ayodele and one. The Panthers are on fire in the second half.
Wow. Wow, the Panthers are fighting back. Ayodele with the and one. Marley Washington with the great take. The baseline take here almost gets the offensive foul. Finds Rapuluchi Ayodele with a tremendous pass inside for the opportunity for an and one. Great job for the Panthers coming back, 39-37.
A three-point play after getting fouled. Rapuluchi with the shot, it's up, it's good.
And Colin, another impressive thing about Rapuluchi Ayodele is we talked earlier about her junior college experience and what she did at that level, but at the Women's College Basketball Hall of Fame, they select the best college players' jerseys to be honored throughout the next entire season for the best players. And Rapuluchi Ayodele's jersey is going to be in the Ring of Honor this entire season because of her play at the junior college level.
Had 14.1 points a game and rebounds a game, averaged a double-double very comfortably. Making her presence known here today, already with a double-double on her record. Was 1 point off of a double-double at Yale this past Tuesday, and she is an extremely important part of this team early on. Malcolm going down the baseline, and the Panthers will take the lead against West Virginia. West Virginia has yet to score a point here in the third quarter.
Yeah, 11-point turnaround, 11-0 run. As you see, Aislinn Malcolm, great play, gets to the basket. Nice little bucket for her, as West Virginia knows she is known for her three-point shooting.
Aislinn Malcolm, the sophomore guard out of Carnegie, had 4 points this past Tuesday against Yale. Strong finish at the basket for her. Fields and West Virginia will score their first points of the second half here as they take the lead right back.
There's Lauren Fields with her third three. Don't count her out. She has 17 points for this West Virginia Mountaineers team.
Washington's looking down low to Ayodele.
And that was a great find by Marley Washington. She gets in the inside of that West Virginia defense, and unfortunately, Ayodele just cannot hang on to it.
Quinterly, a miss. She's been relatively quiet tonight. Only 6 points for her.
And the really impressive thing about Pitt, Colin, is their ability to rebound the basketball. Rebounding is so important, especially when you want to try and stay in basketball games. And I think that was one huge thing that was going against the Panthers, is they weren't getting good opportunities on the offensive end, and they didn't have opportunities to rebound the basketball like they are in this second half.
Foul called against Ayodele. Talk about that back and forth in the rebounds down low. They're still fighting for it hard. It's an aggressive game, as you see there.
Yeah, super aggressive. I think they called that last foul on Bella Perkins, which is her third foul.
Panthers outscoring the Mountaineers 11-3. And just as we say that, Fields is going to make another three, the only one to score in the quarter for West Virginia, puts them up by 5. And Panthers have to be very careful. This is a slippery slope. We've seen them lose control of the game fast.
Yeah, and the Panthers have to be careful on the defensive end. If they're going to stay in that 2-3 zone defense, they have to be aware of number 23, Lauren Fields. She has 4 threes already in the second half.
We're going to take a break here. West Virginia on top, 45-40, halfway through the third quarter. Fields with back-to-back threes to give West Virginia the court here. They've had a great start so far, a 2-0 record, coming off of a Binghamton win just last night. There's Fields, the star of the third quarter for West Virginia. She has had 6 points in the third quarter, all of them in which for West Virginia.
Yeah, and really going back to her playing days at Oklahoma and Arizona, she was really not known for her offense. She was more known for her defensive ability on that side of the basketball. But here she is today, getting it done on the offensive end for the Mountaineers.
A transfer from Arizona. Only averaged 4.5 points a game last year. Came over to West Virginia.
And you see Mark Kellogg extremely frustrated over there. ATO, you call those, after timeout. Possessions are extremely important for head coaches. When your players, you're literally writing up exactly what you want them to do coming out of the timeout. And when you don't see it happen on the court, it's frustration at the highest.
Liatu King with another shot from the elbow. She's got it automatic from that area. Panthers cut the deficit down to 3. Close game here in the backyard brawl. Liatu King now with 20 points. And a steal at that.
Out of that zone again. Pitt Panthers staying in that 2-3 zone.
A dangerous pass. They work their way down to Ayodele. Ayodele with the points.
What a pivot foot. Rapuluchi Ayodele did basically a circle inside there to free up some space and go up for the 2.
West Virginia trying to get that offensive streak that they had back early on in the first half. They were on fire. Another missed shot by them. Panthers can't come up with the rebound. Quinterly called a jump ball.
Aislinn Malcolm with the tough pass inside the Rapuluchi Ayodele. Basically does an entire circle to go up for 2. Gets a better look. Jordan Harrison wanted the offensive foul. Ayodele gets the bucket instead.
And inbounds coming up for West Virginia. And an important possession here. Ran a must-needed basket here. And an easy one at that, right down under the basket. Watson with a quick grab and shoot.
That was the same exact under-out-of-bounds play that West Virginia ran in the first half. And it was to Kaya Watson in the first half, and Kaya Watson again. She was wide open. Great execution by the Mountaineers.
Washington slings it to Malcolm, a high arcing 3, no good. Ayodele fighting for this against 2 Mountaineers. A foul is called, but trying to come down with that. Almost dangerous fell.
That's just some hard-nosed competitive basketball. They both wanted it, and they didn't want to stop.
Subs will come in. And inbounds coming up for the Panthers. Tabby Diggs going to take a seat. Malcolm looking to reset things. A one-possession game here at the Peterson Event Center. Washington's trying to get out there.
Letting a lot go there. Few seconds until they called that foul. It was a little shoving on both ends there with Jordan Harrison and Marley Washington, both point guards.
Jordan Harrison has had a lot of aggressive defense, has really been kind of putting the clamps on Washington, especially early in that first half.
Yeah, she's really been getting it done on the defensive end here tonight with no points. However, she does have 9 assists.
Marley Washington with the first shot. She misses. Had 11 points against Yale on Tuesday. Struggling to find the basket today. Panthers in the bonus. Another missed shot by her.
She's having a tough night. It's always that you don't know which kind of game you're going to get when it's your hometown team, and unfortunately, she's on the other end of it.
Marley Washington's from Fairmont, West Virginia. She was a 2-time West Virginia State Player of the Year going against her hometown here. A turnover coming up, and Harrison cashes that one in. And just like that, Panthers find themselves down by 7 after it being a one-possession game just seconds ago.
That was a great high-low pass by Liatu King to Rapuluchi Ayodele, but an even better play on the inside by Kaya Watson as she skies high for that defensive block.
Watson coming down on her side a little bit there.
You see here, Liatu King squares up to the basket, finds Rapuluchi Ayodele. Kaya Watson, no thanks, not in my house.
Inbounds for the Panthers. Perkins up at the top. Malcolm looking to go baseline. She's blocked by Quinterly.
Right now.
Another inbounds coming up. Liatu King throws this one up, no good. Shot clock resets, doesn't matter. West Virginia with the rebound now. Watson looking to push forward. Liatu King on the foul. And the Panthers have been very streaky, very inconsistent in their play today, Brianne. Really not being able to hold on to that close game, letting it slip, working their way back.
Yeah,
it's frustrating.
Yeah, definitely, especially in this third quarter here. They had the first half of it going their way, and then credit West Virginia, though. They stepped it up on the defensive end. They know they weren't hitting some shots other than outside of Lauren Fields, and now they're getting it done on both ends.
Panthers started off the second half with an 11-0 run. Took the lead back after being down by 10. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, they're down by 7.
And really, West Virginia, with their star not having an on night for her. She only was at 9 minutes in the first half because she got in foul trouble, and she's just at 8 points for the Mountaineers.
Some nice ball movement by the Panthers. Washington's trying to find Jordan down low. Jordan almost gets it ripped away. It's a jump ball. Watson all over that. It's going to be a Panther inbounds coming up. Need a quick basket here.
Yeah, this is an important possession right now for the Pitt Panthers.
King driving over Mountaineers, no good.
Mountaineers all over the defensive glass to secure that defensive rebound.
Quinterly looks down low to Watson. Watson around Jordan she goes, and she's got another 2.
fancy up and under for Kaya Watson.
Panthers haven't scored in over 3 minutes now after a hot start in the third quarter. Aislinn Malcolm looking for Jordan. Jordan passes to Perkins. Perkins for three. It's good. Panthers get a much-needed shot.
Absolutely much needed for the Panthers. Now they have to get a stop on the defensive end to get within 3.
Harrison at the top. In no particular hurry. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Harrison drives. No good. Foul called on the court. Washington's the culprit. Hemingway will come in for Quinnery.
Just 3 seconds left in this quarter.
There's some confusion if the foul was called on the floor or with the shot. Refs say it was on the floor. West Virginia with 3 seconds left. The inbounds it. Hemingway has to take the shot. She drives. The foul called with 0.1 seconds left to go. Washington's with 4 fouls now. Has to head to the bench.
That was a heads-up play by Jayla Hemingway for the Mountaineers. She knew how much time was on the clock, just 3 seconds, and draws the foul.
Her first trip to the free throw line today. Makes her first. And a timely foul if you're West Virginia. Misses the second one, and that's going to wrap things up in the third quarter. A tough way to end for the Panthers. West Virginia taking an extra little shot there.
However, that's what the Mountaineers are good at. They can get a lot of offensive production from a lot of different players, and that's what makes this team special.
Harrison looking down low. Hemingway blocked by Ayodele.
Great defensive stance by the Pitt Panthers. Let's see if they can capitalize on the offensive end.
Ayodele at the top of the key. A dangerous pass to Perkins.
Yeah, Lauren Fields, smart heads-up play. Played the passing lane. Knew exactly what play the Panthers were running. Almost had the steal.
You mentioned her defense earlier. That's what she was known as in her past schools, and showing a glimmer of that right there. Liatu King got to get it off. She does. Shot clock resets. She gets her own rebound, clobbered in the paint. She's going to go to the line for 2, but she took a pretty nasty hit to the head.
Yeah, she goes down hard against the 6'4" player inside. Liatu King getting off just barely before the shot clock, but hustles down, gets her own offensive rebound, and then goes in hard against Danelle Eric Bobway from Germany and gets herself to the free throw line.
Liatu King already had 4 shots from the free throw line. This will be her 5th. She's gone 5 for 5 today so far. Now with 21 points and 11 rebounds. A crucial part of this Panthers team. You see there a double-double to start the season, already with back-to-back double-doubles. Only had 5 last year, Brian, so she's making a lot of great progress with this Pitt team.
Yeah, that's incredible. And I think the confidence that her head coach, Tori Verdi, has in her is really showing in herself in these first 2 games for the Panthers of the season.
A corner 3, it's up, it's good. None other than Fields with the shot, just adding on to that point total she's accumulated today.
On fire. 9 for 11.
to be West Virginia ball there. Coach Kellogg getting animate on the sideline. West Virginia trying to keep the Panthers at arm's length. A steal. And Panthers have to push here now. Panthers and Mountaineers have kind of been going back and forth in this third quarter. Brand, what have you seen from them so far?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think the Panthers credit their defense, their zone defense that they're playing, other than losing Lauren Fields. As you see J.J. Quinterly on the opposite end talking about defense, and that's what she brings to the Mountaineers. And the Panthers in this second half have really, exception to this play right now, turning the basketball over, they've limited their turnovers to 5 in this second half compared to the 19 that they had in the first half.
Perkins trying to get a little tricky there. Gets it caught on her back. It's going to be called a travel with West Virginia ball coming out of the break here. West Virginia on top of Panthers, 57 less. The Panthers have a big decision to make, Brand. What type of team they're going to be here down the stretch. They've gone back and forth, showing a lot of sparks of some great offense and then not being able to follow up. What do they need to do to get back into this game?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first and foremost, they cannot afford to go back and forth with West Virginia. They can't let West Virginia steal this momentum and keep the momentum that they have going on this offensive end. And they have to do a better job at finding Lauren Fields on the three-point line.
Watson down low, gets tripped up. She's angry about it. No foul called. Washenitz goes up. An obvious foul called there. She's going to take a trip to the line for 2. A relatively quiet day for her. Going against her home team, looking to score her first points of the day. A bit in foul trouble here with already 4 fouls. Has to come in at some point or another. She makes her first point. Panther fans here to back her up.
And we'll see if Pitt stays in this press, and they do, or extends their press, I should say.
A 6-point game, 7.5 minutes left to go here at the Peterson Event Center. West Virginia desperately trying to hold on to their lead. Quinterly bringing it up for the Mountaineers. She makes a nice move against Perkins, drives down low, miss. Washenitz with the rebound, trying to push past Watson. A foul is called. 2 Mountaineers in the blink of an eye were all over Washenitz.
Yeah, all over. Unfortunately, she gets the foul there. But credit Pitt's defense right now, getting 2 stands right in a row, back to back. Can they capitalize again on the offensive end to cut this lead?
Malcolm on the wing, swings it back up to Perkins. Perkins with a nice move, a 3, no good. A rebound by West Virginia. Quinterly thought she had someone down low. Swings it out to Fields. Fields for 3, no good. A rebound by Mountaineers, and a foul is called. 2 shots for West Virginia.
Great weak side rebound by Jayla Hemingway to get herself in there, get herself to the free throw line with a rare miss today from Lauren Fields.
Lauren Fields heading to the bench. She got hit on that Washenitz foul just a few seconds ago. Might have got hit in the nose again, re-aggravating that.
Yeah, it looks like she came off the side. Looks like she has a bloody nose. Hope she's okay over there on the sideline, because West Virginia sure does need her today.
23 points on the day for her. We talked about just how aggressive and physical it can get down there going for rebounds. And as the game gets closer to the end, it is only going to heighten. King trying to fight off the full court pressure. Quinterly just puts her hands up, doesn't want to get called for the foul. Washenitz finds King. King out to Perkins. It's good.
Bella Perkins won't miss that. Back to back. Big hit for Bella Perkins and the Pitt Panthers to cut the lead to 5.
Quinterly swings it out. Harrison for 3, no good. An offensive rebound for West Virginia, huge to keep the possession on their side. Quinterly dishes out. Harrison out to Hemingway. Hemingway for 3, no good. And that one's going to fly out of bounds after missing the rim.
Lucky for the Pitt Panthers because West Virginia had tremendous ball movement on both of those outstanding shots that they unfortunately just couldn't knock down.
It's a 5-point game, just under 6 minutes left to go. Quinterly pops it out for Washenitz. And it looks like a timeout might be called.
No, they called 10 seconds. That's a turnover on the Panthers. And that is something right now that you just cannot afford to do. Great job by West Virginia extending that pressure and going at the Pitt Panthers' Achilles heel of today in the turnovers.
Quinterly with the 3, no good. King with the rebound, throws it out to Washenitz. Washenitz on the far side now, trying to find an open spot, finds King on the elbow. She's been automatic, can't get that one to fall. West Virginia with the rebound now, trying to push. Only a 5-point lead, 5 minutes left to go here, just about in the fourth quarter. Quinterly for 3, it's good.
And there she is, there's their star. Can't leave J.J. Quinterly open.
Hadn't scored a field goal in over 3 minutes. Quinterly ends that. A desperate attempt for Malcolm down low, doesn't fall. West Virginia up by 8. Here comes Harrison. And Washenitz able to set her feet.
West Virginia does not like that call, but credit Marley Washenitz for getting in position, getting herself outside of the charge circle, and taking that one for her teammates.
Coach Kellogg was not happy about that one.
Yeah, here you see it again. Jordan Harrison taking it to the basket. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what.
It looked like she still might have been a little bit in movement, even if she got those feet down. It looked like she leaned into it just a little bit. Nonetheless, the refs stick with the call. A shot by Washenitz won't fall. A rebound up, and it's good. Ayodele is taking a trip to the line to make it a 3-point play. Panthers are not done yet.
Rapuluchi is insane on the offensive glass. Marley Washenitz does a great job getting inside of that defense. Rapuluchi all over the offensive glass. I would love to hear what Coach Mark Kellogg has to say at practice tomorrow to these players. I am sure that they are running some sort of something for not boxing Rapuluchi Ayodele out.
Rapuluchi Ayodele with 18 points and 14 rebounds. She has been a problem, especially in that second half, making the difference for the Panthers and keeping them in it.
Yeah, she sure has been a big problem. And what is interesting, too, is the Pitt Panthers have relied heavily on their post play today, and the West Virginia Mountaineers have relied heavily on their guard play today.
Washenitz resetting. Finds King on the elbow. A common spot for her. She drives, can't get it to fall. A tough spot there. Harrison now pushing, finds Quinterly down low, and a great layup for J.J. Quinterly.
And there's that dynamic duo we talked about in the opening. Jordan Harrison leads the break, sees her teammate 1 and 2 punch J.J. Quinterly for the transition bucket.
Washenitz for 3, no good. West Virginia with the ball now in no particular hurry. They're up by 8, 3.5 minutes left to go in the game. Watson with a quick shot, it's up, it's good. And West Virginia pulling away. Coach Verdi forced to take the timeout here after a couple of quick West Virginia shots.
Yeah, two tough baskets back to back by West Virginia Mountaineers. As you see right here, that dynamic duo, and Jordan Harrison out to her guard, and J.J. Quinterly running the floor, who is too fast, too quick to keep up with. Easy bucket. for the Mountaineers.
When you take a look here at the turnovers and rebounds, you talked about the guard play versus the forward play, and it's very apparent here.
Yeah, very apparent. As you see, 27 turnovers. It's hard to win any basketball game if you're giving the other team that many opportunities to score the basketball. However, credit Pitt on the offensive glass, defensive glass. They are out-rebounding the Mountaineers 44-25.
Some might say you can't win a game if you're out-rebounded by that much. Something's got to break here, Brianne.
Just cut those turnovers in half. Not even in half, 10 less turnovers, and they're in this basketball game. Or maybe winning this basketball game just down by 10 points right now.
Panthers down by 10, but we've seen it before. They came out of that halftime and scored 11 straight, 11 unanswered points. They took the lead in 3 minutes. So they are no stranger to this type of situation. Coach Verdi and the rest of these Panther players are ready to go. They can do it, but will they? That's the important question.
Yeah, will they? And here's that pressure again. Can they take care of the basketball? Can they value the possession and get their teammates a possession on the offensive end?
Washenitz.
And they break it with ease there.
Trying to get things started here for the Panthers. Finds King. Swings it out to Perkins. Perkins with the step back. Swings it to Washenitz. Washenitz to Malcolm. King with a shot from the elbow. It's good.
Got it. Now will Pitt extend their pressure, and they do the same thing. Can't afford to go back-to-back buckets with the Mountaineers right now.
Time against the Panthers now. Less than 3 minutes left to go.
Lauren Fields thought about it, but as you mentioned, the clock is in Mountaineers' favor right now as they are using it to the best of their ability right now as J.J. Quinterly gets fouled on her jump shot.
A tough foul. Looks like it'll send Quinterly to the line. Not what you want. Scoring some points here without burning any time. Could get it back. Quinterly, 71% free throw shooter last season. That'll be her 14th point. And this is her first trip in the entire game to the free throw line. The second shot coming up. And it's good. The 10-point lead back for West Virginia. And a double dribble called by the refs. Liatu King looked like it was a little bit too much of a hesitation there.
She's not buying it. She's trying to say that she didn't. Unfortunately, back to the Mountaineers. Mountaineers will value their possession here, I'm sure, with just 2:24 on this game clock.
A full shot clock as well. 30 seconds they're looking to burn. Or just take a shot there.
The Mountaineers love going to Kaya Watson on those baseline out-of-bounds plays. She's having herself a day today.
Coach Kellogg bringing that play out again. Didn't work that time, but shows that he's not ready to take his foot off the gas. Still looking for points over taking time off.
Yeah, looking for points, but again, 2 back-to-back plays using the entire length of that shot clock.
King with the inbounds. Washing it. Has to get past Harrison. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds on Harrison. Harrison tried to save it. Almost dived right into the scoreboard crew over there, but able to keep her feet. 1:45 left in the game. King with a shot from the elbow. No good. A foul called against Jordan Harrison. Coming in like a bullet from the three-point line.
She knows exactly what Liatu King is doing, especially after her own shot. She follows her own shot, tries to get her offensive rebound. She credits herself and gets herself back to the line.
King at the line for the Panthers. She's 6 for 6 today. Make that 7 for 7 And if you're the Panthers, you need to score some points. It's great that you're not burning any time right now. But once again, that door is starting to close very fast.
Yeah, it sure is. Panthers really need to get up on ball pressure and try to create some turnovers right now.
Aaron Battles coming in for Marley Washenitz. Harrison to Quinterly. Quinterly's got some room.
West Virginia breaks it easily. Going to eat up all that shot clock again here.
Quinterly taking a shot in the paint, and it falls. Right back up to a 10-point lead they go. Panthers got to score fast. They find King once again at the free throw line. Push it out to Malcolm. Malcolm with the shot, no good.
Oh.
And it looks like a travel is going to be called. Took one too many steps, Lauren Fields.
Happy feet there. She got too excited. She saw nobody between her and the basket and wanted that bucket.
And she knows it too, a smile. Coach Kellogg not done yet though. Looking to close things out here. Less than a minute to go. Perkins pushing to beat this defense. They find King once again. The offense just going through her. Another shot. Back off the board, and it's good.
And when she's scoring 28 points, of course, you're going to go back to her as she nets her career high with 28 points.
28 points, 14 rebounds. A great start for her this season. She had 16 points and 14 rebounds this past Tuesday, and she just continues to get better and better with every game that the Panthers play.
Yeah, each and every season here at Pitt, she has just gotten better and better, and that shows in all of her statistics across the board. Points per game, rebounds per game. She has raised her level of performance each and every year as wearing that Pitt Panther uniform.
Foul's going to be called here on Washenitz. She's going to head to the bench, and that is her fifth. The day for Washenitz is over. 25 seconds left to go in the game here.
And not the way Marley Washenitz wanted to see this game today. On the losing end, her performance today, her fouling out, that pressure from West Virginia all day long, all afternoon. They were all over her and Bella Perkins, making it hard on both of their guards this entire afternoon.
West Virginia calls the timeout. Both coaches vigorously writing on their boards, trying to close the game out here. West Virginia in a favorable position with only 25 seconds left. They're up by 8. But Coach Kellogg is a man of details, has to make sure that he closes it out. The game is not over until you see zeros on the clock in the fourth quarter.
And this will be a good win for the Mountaineers, even though Pitt is ranked in the preseason 15 in the ACC. Getting a win on the road against an ACC team looks good. Your resume at the end of the season.
Foul called on the court.
Didn't I mention earlier that, Colin, that J.J. Quinterly wasn't having a good afternoon?
You might have mentioned that.
As she's at the line.
17 points.
Yeah.
17 points made up for a quiet first half. Really coming alive here at the end. With 3 personal fouls as well. She knocks down her 18th point of the day. Battle with the shot, no good. West Virginia comes up with it. 5 seconds left, and they're going to run it out. West Virginia will take the backyard brawl here in Pittsburgh. The first time in 5 years. That's now a 6-game winning streak for West Virginia over the Pitt Panthers. Brienne, your thoughts?